Hello all and welcome back. Here, back in Dragon Age Origins, going around a tomb trying to find the werewolves that have hidden here. Along the way we've encountered a lot of dead things. We're just trying to work our way through them. Oh, a phylactery. The elaborate artifact has a gem-like structure that contains what appears to be blood, fresh and liquid. Blood, fresh and liquid even after all this time. The gem is vibrating slightly. Show the artifact to the other party members.
We have little knowledge of the magic used by the elves of our Lathan's time. The magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery,
yes,
meant to hold living
such.
essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
This appears to be a phylactery of some kind.
That's what she just
the
said.
Essence of a mage, kept magically preserved. If that were all it is, however, I would be surprised.
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
Well, yeah, what would you like to do? Try to open the gem. There does not appear to be any way to open the gem. There is no crack along its length, no hinges or lock mechanisms that you can see. The blood inside the gem moves slowly, viscous. How was it placed inside the gem, however, is impossible to tell. Touch it. The gem is warm to the touch and your mind immediately begins swimming with visions, images and memories of a life not your own. The presence in the gem is at first alarmed when it senses your touch. It recoils in fear, and the images that rush your mind are once of imprisonment and loneliness. Who are you? I am sorry, I did not mean to frighten you. The present calms and then is racked with indecision. Rather than have you leave, it begs you to stay. More images flash through your mind. Time that the present is spent trapped within the life gem. Time where the present has slept, gone mad, then slept again. The present has no name it can remember. You get the sense of an elf, a mage in glittering silver armor, but this was a long time ago. Remembered as if through a fog. What is this place? What happened here? The image that comes slow. The present must think back to a time it barely recalls at all. See a place filled with serenity, where the elders come to slumber and are visited by those who offer tribute to the gods on their behalf. The present's memories of what happened there are uncertain. There are flashes of violence, of war, but it is all too long ago. None of it is clear. Was the war with humans? The present remembers humans. This was a time even after the humans had come. It was they who had built this place long before. Perhaps the war was with other humans. Perhaps it was something else. Something that killed both the humans and elves that were here. It is not clear. How did you end up in this gem? You see images of a great battle, elves and humans both screaming and attempting to flee from some horrible, terrible presence. What the presence was is blurry and lost to time. The presence fled the destruction by using the life gem, escaping its body. It is sure that someone would come to rescue it, but no one did, not until now. How do I know you are not a spirit tricking me? You see faint images of a mage holding the life gem and chanting in an unknown language. There are no other memories. The presence does not seem to know how to prove this to you. You were once a mage? You see images again of the elf in silver armor, who was a mage and warrior both. The name for the order he belongs to translates to your mind as the Arcane Warrior. What is an Arcane Warrior, exactly? The presence can remember little. You see images of an order of elven mages who challenge their spells into their strength, fighting as arcane warriors to defend their charges. The presence could give you the knowledge remains within it of how to become an arcane warrior. You are no mage yourself, but you can teach others such knowledge to those who are. Cool. This is the presence has left to offer any longer, the last of its memories. In return, the presence asks only one thing from you, oblivion. How would I give you such a release you seek? The images that come are faint and uncertain. You see a stone altar and the life gem placed upon the altar. The life gem then vibrates and explodes, destroying the presence within forever. The yearning that follows this image is keen and almost hopeless. You could teach me to become an arcane warrior? The images are saying they're desperate. It will give you what memories it has. Whoever follows the arcane warrior's path will be the last of its order. I will help you. The image becomes tinged with desperation. It cannot remember where the altar is, but it knows the life gem must be placed upon it. Approach the stone altar with the gem. As the gem appears in the altar, the presence becomes overcome with emotion. Could its endless nightmare finally be over? The images that are sent to your mind depict a clear question. Do you still wish to learn the skills of the arcane warrior? The presence is ready to teach you. Yes, give me the memories. The memories flood into your mind. They are hazy and incomplete, but enough for any mage to gather a few talents that the arcane warriors once possessed. Now the presence asks that you keep your promise. Release it from its eternal prison. Place the toss the artifact aside. Place the artifact on the stone altar. The last image from the presence are ones of joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. Woo! Alistair approves. How nice. That was a lot of text to read. Damn it! God. I only read it because I didn't know if you guys would be able to read it, because some people don't like to have it this video full screen, so I thought I'd read it so then you wouldn't have to have it full screen to know what's going on. But some people find that annoying. They're just like, just play the game. And I'm like, okay. You know.
Lifeless bastards.
They're attacking lifeless bastards. Indeed. They're near. Get it. Kill it. Smash it. Destroy it. Broken crate. What you got for me? A green gemstone. Sure. Green stone. Green stone. Dalthanu. Don't care about you. Go away. Skeletons, you will die because you are made out of bones and are dry. We'll come back up here anyway. We're just going down here. What have you got? Pile of sacks. Darkspawn dagger. Don't care about that. Another phylactery.
This should be easy enough.
There is no obvious order to this jumble of miscellanea, but one of the items stands out. A small glass phylactery. Phylactery is unnaturally cold. Drop saves. Blah blah blah. Take it. It fractures at my touch. Okay then. Continue. Now kick its ass. Backstab. Take it down. I wasn't even hitting it. Alright, yes, die. Just die! Right, heavy plate, scrap of paper, and then that can bugger off. That is a note. The black vials binding the first corpse walker. I can actually read this to you. Let the dead no longer serve your whim. Bind by your true name, no mortal hand shall reach you. Kale Vizagat, revenant and perversion of only son. Death beyond death is no longer your stepping stone through the veil. Andraste, hold you, demon, and bind your rage for eternity. Binding the fourth corpse walker. You deny our dead their rest, and so you also will be hounded. Let the strength of our union bind you by your true name. Quemeth Kagat, revenant and perversion of an honoured father. Though no spirit cage will undo what is suffered, Andraste, hold you, demon, and bind your rage for eternity. 6 thumbprints in the blood mark at the end of the text. So I'm guessing these are things that did bad stuff. Which would make sense. Ugh. We'll stop here. In the next episode, we'll hopefully be getting towards the end of this.